Okay, guys, good morning. I hope everyone is doing great. This is one clip of a few on one stretch of video that I'll be posting. So I just wanted to give you a quick update on the potatoes. This is the Japanese sweet potato that I had planted, right? Or I have put in my jar. And look at the slips, how beautiful and healthy they are and how tall, right? And I'm gonna take them off like right now. So one potato is giving me like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, sorry. It's a potato slip that switch it around, guys, not me. Can you imagine the slip actually changed the camera? Okay, 6, 7, 8. And I still have baby ones on here that I'm gonna let grow. So one potato is giving me 8 slips, 8 nice healthy slips so far, and I have more on here coming. And one slip will give you about how much potato? One slip will give you probably 5 potatoes. Varies. But can you imagine one potato is giving you so much potato? So now I'm gonna put these in a jar and let these root now. But my issue is this one here that I really want to grow. This is my purple flesh tomatoes. Now, these both got put in the jar at the same time. And look at the little teeny baby sprouts that this has. And you see them? One right here, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm just hoping that by the time they push out a little bit more, they'll start to grow faster. Got put in at the same time. And this is the one that I'm really looking forward to because we want some purple sweets, right? So this is the purple flesh, actually, is what I should say, purple flesh. All right, so I'm gonna put these over here. No, at the back of me, in the back of me, up here, these are the ones that I started originally. These are gonna be put in the ground tomorrow. And I have about 8 in each jars, and these are from one potato. And this is the orange flesh sweet, right? So I have about 8 slips in these jars. I'm just trying to prove to you guys how you cannot go hungry if you just have some patience, some soil, and a lot of prayer, right? And I still have the potato outside. That's one potato where these slips are from. Still have that potato outside pushing out more slips. So no, this is gonna root within, start growing roots within maybe a week. A week, this will be ready to go in the ground. These have been sitting up here for maybe 2 weeks. We've been wanting to put them in the ground, but we've been waiting on this little guy here. And look at this. This is the most popular, the healthiest one they say, and this is the one I want, and it's growing the slowest. I'll keep you updated and let you know. Maybe she's gonna surprise us and just shoot off once all those little sprouts are out. But anyway, I just thought I'd give you an update, and the next video, the next clip on this should be us planting our sweets. Okay, bye. Hi guys, good morning, top of the morning to you. I hope everyone is doing great. Well, this morning is a special morning for us because we finally get to put our sweet potato slips into soil so they can start to work. This has been quite a preparation to get to this day. As our previous video before this suggests or tells us, you have to get your sweet potato, no matter what sweets you like, whether it's the orange flesh, purple flesh, white flesh, you have to get them into either soil or water. And I'm just recapping this for those of us who haven't seen the previous video. And get them to sprout these slips. And then you get the slips and you put them in water and allow them to root. And I hope you can see those white roots in there. And that's when they're ready to put in the soil. Now this is our white flesh sweet potato, which is the Japanese sweet potato, and this is what we are used to in Jamaica, the white flesh sweet potato, or at least one of the varieties of white flesh sweet potato. This one is the orange flesh sweet potato that a lot of us are used to make our pies and so on. And this is also the orange flesh sweet potato. They seem to just want to grow, right? Because all of this, both of these came from one sweet potato. And I still have that one potato putting out slips. So that tells you, now this is the one that we are really interested in growing, but it doesn't seem to want to grow any slips. Look at the tiny sprouts on it. And we've been waiting on this for almost 2 months. I'm not sure if this was just the one bad choice that we chose, because I've seen in other videos where they sprout rather easily. But anyway, we'll let you know. We're going to be patient with her and allow her to, because we still have time. Where we are, we still have time. Typically, it takes about 90 or 80 to 120 days for sweet potatoes to come to full maturity. So we still have time. It's a bleaky morning. It's perfect morning to put them in soil. No, I'm going to be growing them in grow bags. Got these bags on Temu. And I thought these bags, when I ordered them, were going to be bigger, but they are yay small. And so Carl said to just put about 1 slip in each. I'm not sure if I'm going to have bags for everything, but I have about 10 bags here, right? So I'm going to put as much as I can and so on, because we have to get them in the soil, right? When we mix in the soil with bone meal, all right, and that's a fertilizer, and the soil that I'm using is a container and raised bed choice of soil. You can use whatever soil you want. I've seen people use regular soil, cow manure. What's that other one called? With the cow manure, you know, it doesn't matter. You don't have to use potting soil in these grow bags, right? But this was rather, this was, what do you call it? It was organic. It's locally grown, they say, or locally made, and I was impressed with the price. All right, so that's what got me doing that. So I'm gonna go right ahead. I'm gonna make one. I'm gonna show you the soil first, and in my wheelbarrow, and how I mix in the bone meal. Now the bone meal, go according to directions, okay? Because you don't wanna burn your sweets, right? And morning, boo boo. So it says 1 to 1.5 tablespoons per potted plant. So this would be what you'd put 1 tablespoon in when it's filled with soil. Mix it around. So this thing is quite, what I'm saying, it's very concentrated, so you want to be careful with this. I'm going to be mixing it in with my wheelbarrow, into my wheelbarrow, and then I'll show you how much I put. All right, so hang tight. I have to stop this thing. Hang tight. I'm going to pause the video. Okay guys, so here's my wheelbarrow. All right, let me put this aside for a minute. I just go ahead and just sprinkle like I'm seasoning my soil. But please measure for yourself. I'm just finding this method easier, and so this is what I do. All right, and it might be a little bit more, but I'm willing to take the risk. But I don't want your stuff to spoil on account of you doing what I do. It's a tablespoon or a tablespoon and a half to each potted plant. I think this is enough. I would even put a little bit more. But this is how I mix all my soil for whatever I'm gonna plant. I just sprinkle like I'm seasoning food, right? And then I'm gonna get my grow bag. I'm going to fill it. John, can you turn the hose on for me, please, honey? Fill my grow bag here. Okay, I think that should be good enough. Let's put one more. Okay, and I'm gonna start with my Japanese sweet potato because those are our favorites, right? So, and that's a white flesh sweet potato. As you can see, these are the roots that we put them in water to get these. So Carl said to put one in each bag, so that's what I'm gonna do. Just put it in there, cover it. You got the hose ready? Can you hand it to me, please? And you don't want to shock the plant, so we're gonna go ahead and I'm wondering if I could put two in there. You know what, I'm gonna put one, as he says, because they're kind of small, right? So make haste, honey. Thank you. All right, so just gonna water it in real nice. And I'm gonna put it in an area where there is filtered sunlight, right? Until they're nicely established, I wouldn't bring it out in the scorching sun, right? And you also want to put it on like a piece of wood, or you know, those you want to put it on something so the roots don't go through the bottom of the bag and start to go into the soil, right? So that's what I'm gonna do, and then when I'm all done, I'll come back and show you my setup. All right. So here is our setup, guys. We have them right up against the fence, and we have a tree up above where they'll get filtered sunlight, where they won't be scorched in the sun, especially before they become really established. We're going to wait for their roots to grow nice and strong, and then maybe we'll move them to a more sunny area. But that's the plan so far. As far as our white potato, you know, our Irish potato, as we call them in Jamaica, I'm not sure what else they're called, but you know, regular potatoes. I'll show you where I have that. I have placed it right here beside our purple Irish potato. These are purple flesh regular potatoes, not sweet potatoes. And so these are the white ones, and they are here. I put the sawdust over it to protect the tender sprouts once they come out, because the sun is just so pelting hot, guys. It's still under a tree, but you know, those tender sprouts will get burned down by the heat, so that's why the sawdust is there. I will definitely keep you guys posted on the progress of all our sweets and these potatoes. God bless and continue having a wonderful week. Bye.